Now, welcome to the Juiice Pops Show. I'm here with Pops. Pops, what's going on, baby?
How you doing now?
Can't call it. How you doing?
Living the dream.
The dream. All right, Pops. So we're gonna do you want to just run through the predictions real quick for this upcoming week?
Yeah, sure.
All righty then. Let's go ahead and run through them. Pulling it up right now. That's the one thing I didn't have pulled up. My bad. All right. Week 9. Thursday night, we got the Ravens versus the Dolphins. That at Miami. Both teams struggling. I got Miami.
Hold
on, maybe I gotta end the stream to hear you a little bit better. Hold on, the quality and for the Discord. All right, go ahead, say it again.
I said Lamar is back this week, so I've got Baltimore.
Oh yeah, if Lamar is back, yeah, I got Lamar 100% then. Yes, sir. I'm with you all day on that. Let's go straight to the Sunday games. We'll start off with the 1 p.m. games. Bears at Bengals. I got Flacco. I got Joe.
Bears.
You got Bears?
I like the Bears.
I like it. Your Vikings versus the Lions at Detroit, Pops. I'm sorry, but I gotta go Detroit on that one. But I like you guys. I think y'all could get. Sorry.
I like Detroit in that one too.
I think you guys could get the upset in that.
They could happen. I like Detroit.
Coming up next, we got the Panthers at Green Bay at Lambeau Field or I messed it all the way up. Anyways, I got the Packers.
I do too.
Even though I do like what I'm seeing from Carolina, as the wheels seem like they're turning just a little bit better this year than they were last year. We got the Chargers versus Tennessee, Pops. Cam Ward 1-17. Chargers 5-3. Had a loss week or so ago. Didn't look the best, but then still seems to be playing great football. Do you think they take a weird loss here, or you like Chargers? See, I was reading something earlier on ESPN, and they were bringing up how the Chargers can kind of either start to fall down here or start to pick up a little bit. I think they pick up too. Atlanta at Foxborough, Pops, playing Patriots.
Here's a big one for Atlanta. Atlanta needs to pull this out. I like New England, but also, I believe Pettis is back, and if he's back, it'll be a tight game. It'll be within 3 points, I think. But the way May's playing, it's tough to call. But Atlanta really needs to win. But if it was me, I'm taking New England.
You taking New England?
Yeah.
I think I'm taking Drake May as well. I wonder if they end up.
I take that back. I changed my mind.
What?
I'm taking Atlanta.
You're taking Atlanta. I'm not mad at that. Bijan could have a surprise boom game that he's been having.
Because of that, because he didn't have a good game last game, and I think he's going to have a bounce back game.
Mm-hmm.
I think he hit it right on the head.
He cut very well so. And it's hard. I like betting on Drake May, though. I like betting on Drake May. He's solid for a second-year guy. 49ers versus the Giants, Dad, at MetLife.
49ers.
I got Niner gang as well. Giants are getting a little banged up over there. Giants are getting a little banged up over there. Colts. They take on my Steelers. That's going to be a tough one, Pops.
If it's any time the Steelers need to stand up this week, then I'm going to take the Colts.
It doesn't help that we just lost Deshaun Elliott in the secondary going against Danny Dimes playing the way that he's playing, OG. MVP style of or MVP candidate right now style of play. Tough. I'm gonna go Steelers just because it's my team, but if I had to pick a team to actually win, I'd pick the Colts. But it's at Pittsburgh though, so I think that we got a chance. And since we didn't score a bunch of touchdowns on our last game, I feel maybe we can get in the end zone this game, but the Colts are going to score a lot, more than likely, so it's going to be tough. Could be. I know they're averaging probably top 5 in points on offense. Let's move on to the Broncos and Texans, Pops. Broncos 6-2. They're moving. They're grooving.
Yeah.
I got Broncos over Texans. Stroud's not impressing me right now. 4:00 games. We got the Jags versus the Raiders, Pops. I think this is a toss-em-up game. You would like to see the Jags win this one and, get in a groove here, but then same thing for the Raiders. So I think it's a toss-up. I got Jags, though. Unless if Genty goes for $180, then I got the Raiders.
I think that Hunter's going to have a big game for some reason again.
He could. Let's see here. OG. We got Saints versus the Rams at 4:05 at Inglewood. Since it's at home, I think the Rams probably get it by 10.
No, yeah, like the Rams are easy.
I said the Rams get that by 10. The 4:25 game, the last game before the 8:00 game, we got Kansas City versus Buffalo. The toss-up, I think Mahomes is getting into his MVP bag right at the perfect time, before he plays Bills Mafia and Josh Allen, and I think Josh Allen is doing the same. So I got Kansas City just because my brother's a Kansas City fan. Fuck it.
I'm surprised at that. I'm going to take Buffalo.
I wanted to. I like James Cook. I like Cook, OG.
I think this is going to be a big one for him, too.
Big game for Cook.
Not for Cook, for
Allen.
Allen, yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. Oh, and that's at Buffalo too, so that definitely changes the game a little bit. Weather looks to be good, no snow though. That's the main thing for Buffalo. Let's move on to the last game on Sunday. Pops, we got Seattle versus the Commanders. Daniels is out, right? Still?
No, I think he'll be back.
Okay, so if Daniels can play the whole game, I could see him maybe keeping it close. But I still got Seattle. If if he's not healthy, I don't see them keeping it within 10 or within 7, maybe 10, but not within 7.
I like Seattle, period.
You like Seattle?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that, OG. I respect that. Let's get to the last game. The Monday night game, Pops. Arizona versus Cowboys.
Yeah, take Cowboys.
Cowboys. I would probably agree with you there, OG. I feel like you gotta take the Cowboys, right? I feel like it's no choice.
win, they're going to, hard to go against them on this one because they need it so bad.
If they don't get this one, they're praying the Giants lose as well. But the Giants are playing the Niners, and we both have the Giants losing this week. So that'll help them there to at least, guarantee that cushion still. But they're still going to need to catch up on the rest of the division. It's going to be tough. That wraps up the predictions, OT. Nice. Got that in 10 minutes. Sweet. Let's go ahead and move along to the next segment, OG. We have... What do we got? You want to talk about... You said what?
I just said I'm thinking I am curious to see who's going to play this week. I know they're talking about, but still, I don't just keep it on the week. Daniels. Quarterback.
Oh yeah, that will be very on that Sunday night game. Yeah, that will be interesting to see if he's at 100% or not.
I'd say the amount of it.
It's not worth it. I think it's not worth it. I think. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the thing is what's his name? The one quarterback you like from Oregon. He's shown that he can play the role of the backup quarterback, and he runs the offense all right. I think they at least have a chance to let him get totally healthy. What's his name?
Oh, Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
And Debo just came back, so he's healthy. There's another quarterback, wide receiver, Terry McLaurin. He just came back. He's healthy. So they're returning fresh there, so maybe that's why they want Daniels back. But, I mean, if you don't think he's close to 100, also I want to play him just like you said. But maybe let him get the first drive if you think he's good. First series, if y'all score, maybe. If not, just pull him for the rest of the game probably and just chalk it. You got one series, put up points or don't. Maybe run it like that, but I'd probably just keep him sidelined.
Yeah, make sure you're totally 100% healthy for replay from me.
Yes, sir.
Not worth it right now.
All right. That's going to wrap up the predictions. Do you want to get to... the game of the week last week? Do you want to get to some Tush Push? Maybe some Sanders? What you thinking? Well, let's get straight to it, Pops. We got Sanders, a.k.a. Mr. Shedeur Sanders. He's not getting no love over there. I'm a fan of Dylan. Dylan Gabriel. But at some point, do you at least get a supporting system around you to at least want to be a backup quarterback there, and at least feel good about that? So how do you feel about the entire situation, Pops, in general? So when I say I'm not, because I'm not mad at it, because I do like Dylan Gabriel coming out of college. I haven't really seen much at Cleveland. I'm not gonna lie to you, Pops. I haven't really watched none of it, so not critiquing too much on the film side yet. More so just saying I get the understanding of that, but I just feel like we have to support the backup quarterback too, like which is Sanders. I get it. Okay, you drafted him in the 5th round. That makes sense to me. He also did not want to be drafted by the Ravens because he didn't want to be a backup. Okay, so you're aware of that. You are not a fan of him. You at least have to make him feel somewhat welcome in this system and feel good about even being there to even give him a chance to even be a decent quarterback. I'm fine with Gabriel getting a shot now. He was drafted in the 3rd. But I'll give you that, Pops. If he comes out here and plays 3 straight games and it does not look in any way, shape, or form like he should be playing at all,
he's not reading defense well. He's throwing the ball away.
Then it's time for Sanders to play 1,000%. But also, I think it's the best scenario for Sanders. Get literally everything taken away from you, like from the outside perspective, and now you don't have to go with the narrative of being Deion's son and being super good right now. You don't have to have all these other narratives. Now the narrative is, okay, when are you actually going to play him? And then now it's, can he prove himself to be a little bit right? And if he can, I don't think he'll lose the job. I think it's a perfect win-win for him.
That's the whole thing. That's what he's doing. So right now, he's just playing the game. He's doing all the right things he needs to do. He's not trying to stir nothing up, and he's making millions of dollars right now.
Mm-hmm.
This Jersey. So he's already playing the system. He's making money. He don't need to be playing right now. This is all working in his favor. That's what's sad part. It's really making Sebastian look like an idiot. It really is. He's desperate to keep him off the field. Is so sad. Have that much animosity for somebody.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before. I haven't. Besides, like a player that's like trying to do too much on the field or something like that, and then some coaches just don't like stuff like that. That still is annoying.
Yeah, I know that also he said that he did have a lot of good interviews for the teams and stuff, and that might have been one right there. We're rubbed in the wrong way, but still, it's a part of the team now. The owners had him pick him when he did after he dropped out for it. And now not to put him up here, he's just going to look stupid and lose his job if he don't do it. That's what I'm saying. It's going to happen real soon. Because what is it, 2 more weeks they've got? So the bye week?
So I say we do. I say if I'm probably Cleveland and I'm him, and he probably knows his job's more than likely on the line, he's probably trying to give his guy a shot. I'm not mad at that either. Maybe he wants to prove himself to be right. But if he's played 2 games and you're telling me, Pops, you haven't seen nothing worth value to keep him playing right this moment, at some point you do have to, say, okay, someone else can be right also, and I'm wrong in this situation. Let me see what this guy got. You see him at practice. You see what he got. It's like, I feel like the team would more than likely come out and say, hey, let's let Gabriel play a little bit here. Like, give Gabriel a shot. That's my guy. I feel like we're getting no reports of that. So you might be right, too, Pops. The training camp, when they're not on camera, like, bro, I wish you were the quarterback.
It's like this. If you look on the sidelines last game, he got what's the name with 5 sacks, and he's pissed.
Oh, yeah, Garrett.
All by himself sitting by himself, he is pissed. Because their defense is doing what and their offense can't move. They can't do shit. They can't score points. They can't do nothing. And that's what it is. Gabriel cannot score points.
That's fair.
You can't score, period. You can't move the ball. You have no offense. And they have a good enough running back. If he wants to move the ball, they could run. They could move the ball. But you can load and make the box when you're worried about the pass, so that they're not reading defense well. Not them making the good passes when they need to be.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about all of that. That's fair points, that. And then to piggyback off of what you're saying, once you throw in on top of that, all of your draft picks are hitting. You talked about the defense. Mason Graham from Michigan, he's not playing like a top 5 draft pick like you would think. He'd just pop off the film like Carter instantly. But he's also was a defensive tackle, and they knew it might take him a little bit to get in form. But he's not playing bad. You got Judkins, didn't play the first couple of weeks, and he looks awesome. He looks awesome. You got Dylan Sampson, the other running back that you drafted. He looks good. He doesn't look bad. He's taking Jerome Ford's job at this point. So you're hitting on all cylinders so far on your rookies, and then you got Carson on the defensive side. For the linebacker, you're not missing much. So I think, hey, trust your draft picks. Maybe trust someone else in the room. Listen to someone else. I'm with you, Pops. If he's not looking good, Chat came in with a little bit of info here. They said, shout out to Bean. Bean says, I believe this is for 2 games. This is either 2 games or last week. I'm not 100% sure, but 29 out of 52, no touchdowns. Fans aren't a big fan of that.
No, all
that is tough. 60 attempts and not a 1 touchdown.
Yeah. And they're not scoring. Like I said, they're not moving the ball. They're not scoring.
Oh, he's played 4 games so far, Bean?
Yeah, it's time to pull the plug. He's had plenty of opportunity. Time to pull the plug.
It's time, Dad. It is 1,000% time. There is no way. No, my good. There's no way. I didn't know. Time has been flying, Dad. It is week 9. So to all of the Browns fans, I do apologize. My knowledge is not fully there. I'm a Steelers fan. That is insane, Pops. So what's the final verdict going into week 9? If you don't see Sanders play, Dad, or at least start the game, would you like to see him come in the game at halftime? Maybe would you like to have an agreement going into the game? What you think?
If he don't see the field, something I believe is going to happen with him and ownership next week. If he loses, yeah, and it's not impressive at all, I think there'll be a lot of turmoil going on. That you almost give him an ultimatum for the next week. Either he start him or he'll be out.
Yeah, or it's time for you to go.
Yeah. Because he handpicked him. Like I said, he's one of the pass. Then he called me and told me, draft him now. It's his team. He told him what to do. He wanted what he wanted to do. Ownership drafted him at that point.
And I with how I believe everyone is talking about the situation, and there's a Browns fan in the chat right now, and they said it's been strictly hell. Just as a Browns fan, I agree with your Pops.
I can imagine what they be like as fans. They all want to see him too. You want to see what you have. Well, all this animosity and everything, I don't understand how someone's hate for somebody. And he's done all the right things. He ain't said nothing wrong with him at all.
Mm-hmm. It gets to a point. To where you got to put your own foot, in your own mouth at some point. Just shut up and, hey, roll with him, see what he's got.
And it's hard to imagine that young as he is, him being Sanders' son, him not saying nothing.
Yeah, his dad, him just... Cause I think his dad knows. I think my son but I personally think this can end up being the best case scenario for him, Dad. Because at the end of the day, if he comes out there and he plays twice as good as what Gabriel Dillon's playing right now, there's no way they replace him all season.
He heard what I thought at the beginning of the whole drafting. I thought he was one of the top quarterbacks coming out of the draft period, and I'm eager to see what he really has. I think he could start. I really do. All he needs is a little playing time.
Well, I was very upset. Go ahead.
I'm very sure now can't do any worse.
No, if you're saying that, that's insane.
And 4 games is enough to prove yourself.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe you could at least have one solid game to be like, okay, we can work with that if we can get that again.
That's what Stefanski now to me kind of showing his ass because he's just showing too much animosity and trying to hold him off the field. Period.
Someone coming, the homie Beans coming in. So Bean, I guess, and I appreciate you, Bean. I gotta look up this a little bit more sometimes. Bean says I want the most accurate quarterback in college history playing at center and guiding this offense. So I'm assuming Sanders had that, and I believe that actually is right. So shout out to you, Bean.
Yep.
Diehard Browns fan ready to stop with this Shedeur shenanigans and get active.
Yep. Right place. We just got.
Dad, you got a spider on your wall behind you, above your right shoulder. It just went to the ceiling, or it just went out the camera angle. You see it? He's moving too.
Hey, he's grooving.
He's bigger than hell.
Yeah.
You gonna try to get him? You don't gotta try to get him, Dad. You good?
That's not a spider.
That's not a spider? Hold on, chat.
No.
Oh, your head's in the way. I can't see it.
It's a flying spider.
Oh, it's a flying spider? Fuck that.
That's one of them stink bugs.
Oh, it's a stink bug. Oh, yeah, because of where you live.
The flying spider.
I thought it was a spider. It looks insane. Oh, man. All right, let me bring that back. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Pops. Sanders, Stefanski. At halftime, if Dylan is not playing good and you choose to start him, I would suggest letting him play. If he wants to. If he wants to tell you, hey, just let me start next week. Because next week is a bye week for him, and then they can go into the bye week, and then he can, fully get a good crack at it. I'm not mad at Sanders telling him, nope, play with your guy for the rest of the half. And then I'll be here at bye week, and then we'll get the team rolling, and then coming out of bye week, we'll get everything straight.
Well, last week when they had him at, they saw he had a back problem. He never said a word, but they saw he had a back problem. It was funny.
Oh, that they saw that.
Bansky said he saw he's having a back problem.
And that's why he's not going with Sanders or doesn't want to consider it?
No, that's why he didn't play last week.
At some point.
Yeah, last week he was backup, would have been backup quarterback because he thought he'd been put in. But all of a sudden at the game, he had something wrong with his back that's a fancy scan. But Sanders said, I never had a problem with that.
But he's not trying to go out there and just call him out for lying or nothing like that. He's just answering the question like, no, I didn't say that I had a problem with my back. So that's tough. I would like to see Sanders get a shot. And I believe 100% we'll see Sanders. So Browns fans, don't be worried about that. I think you will get to see Sanders unless for some reason this week he plays Gabriel again. And he goes out there and throws for 3 touchdowns. And the team's rolling. You won't see Sanders for about another month because you got a bye week and then another game. So it's going to be a little minute. So
I could see Stefanski after when Burris come back trying to trade back for Flacco so he wouldn't have to play him.
Trade back for Flacco is crazy work. Could you imagine that? Oh, man. Yeah, this is our bye week. Oh, you guys have a bye week this week. The Browns got a bye this week, OG?
Yep.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got a bye week this week. Oh, no. Scratch. I love everything that I said, so now we got to scratch all of that. And now we're going with Sanders right now, and Sanders is coming out next week, and he's playing, for sure. If this is, they got their bye week right now, that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's out. He's out. It's over with. It's time. It's time.
We'll see.
Oh, let's get into this, Pops. Let's get into the next segment. The Tush Push, OG. You got people loving it. You got people hating it. You know, I think stop it. It's hard to stop. I think it does get to a point, but also I think it is, it's football. How many rules are we going to make at this point? For certain things.
The only thing is where it was exposed last week was with him reaching out and him create. There was a fumble created, but acting like that wasn't a fumble.
Oh, see, I didn't see that.
Because he was reaching for the first down, but he was on top of bodies. His knee wasn't on the ground, his body wasn't down, and that was actually a fumble. But they give him the first down and act like it wasn't a fumble, and to me it was.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So there needs to be an adjustment to it then. If we're going to allow the tush push, hey, this is a perfect clip for film and for, the investigation. Now, let's all agree after the tush push starts, maybe there's like a whole second window that has to go by.
It's just logic. If you extend the ball out, I don't care. If you extend the ball and you're going for a first down, a touchdown, trying to break your plane, it doesn't matter what it is. If you don't have a knee on the ground, you don't have a elbow on the ground, a butt on the ground, something that's making you have contact with the ground, and someone hits that ball out of your hands, that is a fumble.
Do you mind if I pull it up real quick just so I can watch it, Dad? Because I like how you're explaining it now. Yeah, that's definitely a fumble. I thought you were saying like he just leaned forward and he was just laying on a couple of guys and then someone just came up and punched the ball out. Tush Push fumble versus Giants. Wow. First thing that's popping up on YouTube.
They have a guy who turned sideways in front of him to make him, so he couldn't go under him.
I seen that. Okay, so I seen that.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Tush push.
Oh, hold on. What? That happened fast. Oh, no. See, I thought I seen something else. I thought I seen somebody sideways. But okay.
Tush push. Hurts. Leans forward. Ball is taken away from Thibodeau. Did they blow the whistle? It looks like they did. Now, you can't reach the ball forward unless you're at the goal line. It's a live ball when you do that. Oh. Well, there was a lot there. I thought he had the first down initially, first of all. And then that, Dean, that's a live ball, right?
Progress. To me, he is pushing forward. He is reaching. That is an early whistle, in my opinion.
Oh, my God. They defend it, and they get the...
That's a great play, Dad. Okay. I did not see that. And I will 1000% say fumble. 100% fumble, OG. Let me see here. So with that being included into the tush push, do you think they should just take it out then, or do you think that they're never not gonna mess that up again?
No, it's part of the game. You can't take it out.
Okay.
You just have to learn how to defend it and how to call it when things happen.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that.
It's a form of football that's being created. It's like a rugby with pads. That's like a scrum right there at the line. That's all that is.
So what if we have to add maybe, I know it takes a little bit away from the game, but if a ref calls something like that, there has to be like one or two challenges that are separate challenges that are in the pocket for a coach or someone upstairs, like in the box, to say, oh, no. Like, we're reviewing that call from the ref to overturn that. Like, there's no way they don't get that right. Like, there's got to be some way to overturn some calls that they mess up, like, live. Because sometimes they mess games up.
It all depends on game situations.
Okay.
Sometimes you can. It all depends on what it is.
Yes, sir. Let me see here, Pops. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, but I do agree with it. They should be, but there can be.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I don't want to talk about the injury, but segment, Pops, we have the Giants losing star rookie running back, and I'm gonna call him a star, Pops, because I don't think he blinked one time coming from Arizona State. I don't think he blinked one time coming to the league. So, hats off to him. Speedy recovery. He's out for the season. Thoughts?
Rough way to go. And I hope that wasn't one that it looked like it really was. Where it was a drop tackle. I didn't like that part at all. Lots of shit happens.
I didn't watch the injury, actually, and then because I seen a picture of it. And I was like, oh, I don't even want to, because I remembered my ankle. I was like, oh, I don't even want to watch it. Should we watch it live or no?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
The middle throws tipped, and it's incomplete. Eagles came.
Hold on, it happened so fast.
I'll tell you
The
what
middle
is
throws
that.
tipped, and it's
Play it,
incomplete.
Hold on, it's gotta like replay. Hold
The
on,
middle. I think it was Zach Bond that time.
because the play button's in the way.
Pressure up the middle, throws tipped, and it's incomplete. Eagles came free on a
Oh, that is a.
stunt up the middle. I think it was Zach Bond that time.
Oh, and it was
It
Bond.
was on the pressure up the middle, throws tipped, and it's incomplete.
It was just like when he grabbed, he just dropped straight down just with all of his weight, and
His foot was under his ass. That's why it turned like that. Because his leg was bent. He couldn't do nothing with it. But that was a drop tackle.
it happens fast. Yeah, because he does.
He didn't drive him or nothing. He just drop tackle.
Yeah, he does. He does definitely tackle from behind and then just drop straight down.
If he would have drove him, he'd have drove his body over top of his feet, and it would have messed up his ankle. Because his ankle would have cured his ass.
Versus dropping straight down, and then now his ankles still back there trying to come forward, and now you're just dropping all that weight down on that one ankle.
And snap it as soon as it come down the weight, bam, right on.
And that's why it looked like it was like kind of how mine was. Oh my, ooh wee! I didn't. I seen one that like, I seen one photo. I was hoping that it was fake, but that looked crazy scary, like 20 times worse than mine. I hope, was it like off of the bone, Dad? Almost.
I can see it.
No, I was saying, did they ever show like another picture of it or anything to it? Like it kind of looked like it like was like real off of that like angle. Okay. Oh, okay. So Scab's out for the whole season though. They've already, so yeah, it's definitely broken. Tore some stuff. Now we get Tracy. He's back. Skattebo's the whole season. That's gonna be that's a tough. That because he's a running back, Dad, and you already know how they're gonna do him. You know what I mean? Coming, going into year 3 or 4, he takes one other injury or something. He's injury prone, and that contract gets real small, real quick. Huh?
It all depends. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes, sir. Let me see here. Something funny, just to see if you could have a laugh real quick, OG. Is there any player in the NFL that you think could survive a zombie apocalypse by themselves? No shot.
Yeah.
If okay, it's like let's say like one person from the NFL would survive though, for sure. Who do you think would have the best chance to survive a zombie apocalypse from the NFL? Just random. You could take a second if you want. It was just a random bloopers question that I had. I got no idea. And then when you said 5 sack for Myles Garrett earlier, that's who popped in my head when I was looking at the notes.
That's that Puka Nakua.
You're going with Puka?
No one else, you know what I'm saying?
He said there's no one else. I like it, OG. I like it. Week 8. What was the best game? I'm gonna run down the games. We're just gonna say our favorite game from the previous week, and then we'll just say why, and that's it. The Jets and the Bengals had that 39-38 game, Dad. Packers beat the Steelers, but that really wasn't close. None of the other games were really close, Dad. There's really no big game of the week. You know what, Pops? I'm going to say this. My game of the week was this. Since Pops was saying something about Sanders, and make sure you guys go watch that video. It's also on the early side of the podcast. I'm going to go with the game of the week was the Browns and the Patriots. And it was the game of the week because it was the game where Gabriel had the opportunity to show that he was going to be the quarterback. Or it's time to put Sanders in. And now I think it's time to put Sanders in if it wasn't already time. And I'm going to say the Browns losing to the Patriots was the game of the week, 13-32. Oh, you going to agree with my game of the week?
Yeah.
All right, Pops. I like it. Well, shoot, that's going to wrap up the podcast. We appreciate everybody for, tapping in. And we'll resume part 2 of this tomorrow. Subscribe to the Juice and Pop Show.